This action is to show that European leadership is melting away, literally, as in these ice blocks on climate change. And we would like that our leaders stop delaying, dithering and weakening the commitments they've taken last year, but actually show with their decisions that they're serious about combating climate change and saving us from the worst consequences of that problem.
The European Union has set itself some very important targets on how to fight climate change by boosting renewable energies in Europe, by making it more expensive to pollute the atmosphere, and by channeling that money to new, innovative, cleaner technologies. All that now risks to be watered down and weakened in last-minute negotiations. And we're here today to warn about this, to make sure that European leaders remember the promises they made 1 year ago, and to make sure that they turn their words into actions.
There are two things that are like a test for the politicians. First of all, we need to agree a deal which would keep us below the 2 degrees rise of temperature. Secondly, we need to take a responsibility that as Northerners, as Europeans, we contributed to the climate change which we see now. So we have to help the countries, developing countries, to mitigate and to adjust to the climate change, which means giving money, giving support to those countries to put in place the mitigation and adjustment measures. These are the two things. Very simple, seems to be very difficult for the politicians to understand.
The EU has taken a step 20 months ago, which they are stepping away from. And it seems quite peculiar, especially as certain countries are stepping forward. Certain parts of the developing world, of South Africa for example, have put forward proposals, but now we're getting clear signals from the US administration, clear signals we've never gotten before, that they will engage fully with the rest of the world. But the rest of the world, and certainly Europe, who has been leading, has got to continue on the path to bring the Americans in. They cannot join an agreement which is completely weak and lacking substance.